Couples Court with the Cutlers.
Good day. We are here for the case DAHL versus Meadows. You all are married. You've been in your relationship 10 years, married for 3. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
I need to know, Miss DAHL, why have you brought your wife here today?
Because I feel that she has cheated. No matter if it's mentally, physically, emotionally, conversationally, it's all the same to me. And I just need to know the truth.
Ms. Meadows, what are you here to prove today?
That I'm not cheating. I have nothing to hide. I haven't been conversating or communicating with anybody else. And I think that she's just overboard from things in the past.
All right, so how do you feel when you find out your wife thinks you're cheating?
It irritates me. I'm tired of being accused of everything. If I go to the store, if I'm on social media, if I like somebody else post, it's a problem. Everything is, I'm just getting tired of it.
What kind of posts are you liking, though?
All right, you tell me. Miss DAHL, what kind of posts?
Friends
She likes friends posts that are strippers. She likes posts of women that are half naked.
She does as well.
She likes posts of...
We like the same posts, so it's no different.
So that's one thing y'all got in common.
Yeah.
It's a different...
We like the same pictures, though.
So how did you get together?
A friend.
Right with my cousin, and then she wanted to talk to me.
All right, tell me about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I crossed over her because she was by my handbag in my friend's car.
Okay.
And so I simply asked my friend, why do you have this person by my handbag that I don't know? And when I got outside of the car, I just looked and I said, do I know you from somewhere, is exactly what I said.
Flirting.
Were you flirting?
Yes,
no.
that's flirting.
So you're like, what you doing here? Because see, that's part of how me and Mr. Cutler got together. I was like, why are you here? You're not even supposed to be here.
Exactly.
And then look at here.
No, she wanted me there.
No,
35 years
She wanted
later,
me
this
there.
is what it looks like.
Yeah.
I was like, what you doing here?
No, that's not it. I judged her by her character, and I didn't want her by my handbag because I didn't know what type of person she was.
Come on,
I go
Miss
for that.
Meadows, tell me from your viewpoint what this looked like.
Okay, I was with such like she said. We pulled up. I think it was all a setup for her friend to show her who I was. So when we pulled up, she reached over me and kind of hiked her butt in the air. Knowing I'm gonna look, I didn't say anything. She got her purse and then she asked me a couple questions. And she was like, do I know you from somewhere? And I was like, no. And then, like, I wasn't really just giving her no play, but I knew that she would buy into that.
Wait a minute, I was going to say, that's a strong player move.
She looked real nice to me. Like,
Okay,
I didn't
she's
want her to know
beautiful.
that, though. She's very beautiful. I didn't want her to know that, though, because I didn't want her to get the big head.
Right,
so I was like, I'm just gonna wait a little bit, shook, you know. But at the time, I was in a relationship. Okay. So I was like, I can't just,
Okay, so you were in a relationship at the time.
Yes,
How did you get out of that relationship and move on to this relationship?
Because I played like I was her girlfriend's friend.
Yep, and I started fooling with her.
Oh. Okay. Wait a minute, who said I love you first?
She did.
Tell me what that looked like.
I fell in love.
You still in love, the way you said that.
I'm still in love with her, yeah. I love her. I love her to death.
Look. Oh, wait, look. She's blushing.
She know I love her. She know I love her to death.
I mean, clearly, you all are in love.
Yes, ma'am.
Why are we here today?
I'm tired of being accused of if I go out of town and she's not with me, or if she's not with me, period, when I'm gone somewhere, she's thinking I'm doing something. If I'm on my phone, when I'm asleep, she checking my phone.
Not true.
She had a locator on my phone.
Not true.
She was checking the phone bill.
Not true.
She got passwords to all my social media. I do not check her phone.
Can I step in for a minute?
Yes, ma'am.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Miss DAHL, tell me.
So I had a gut feeling that something was wrong because every day that I was at work, I wasn't talking to her as much. So I checked my phone bill. It was hours of conversation only while I was at work, from my hours of 8:30 to 6, were the only time the conversations were going on in the text messaging. The friend was never introduced to me, so I don't know what they were talking about.
So why do you think that was inappropriate?
Because this is the only friend that she would never talk to around me. All the rest of them she would. You've ever talked to her around me?
No, I didn't, but
Okay,
I didn't feel like she would be an
So can I
acceptance of me
finish,
talking to
please?
somebody that she doesn't know around. When she told me she had a problem with it, I cut it short. I cut it off.
So, Miss DAHL, you're not buying this.
No, I'm not, because let me tell you how this happened. We went on a vacation with friends. This same girl that I wasn't introduced to worked there. The girl waited till I left from the table to come speak to her.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did.
She thought I was with my crazy ex, so she didn't want to walk over there.
So she spoke to you while I was at the table?
No, look, it was a couple of other ladies over there that was with us. We was in a group. One of them looked like my ex, and she knew that she was crazy.
Nobody could ever look like her.
It was an ugly person there. And she didn't want to walk over there, so she sent somebody over, and she was like, tell her to come in. I was like, just tell her to come over here. You know, I got a new girlfriend or whatever. And I told her, I said, well, come back and meet her. She had caught an attitude, and she didn't want to, you know, I don't want no chaotic situation going on.
She could have introduced us at that time when I came back to the table.
Miss Dahl, you
wouldn't
think
have been mad?
there was some other kind of service going on?
I just think that it was sneaky because when I came back to the table, that gave her enough time to introduce us. Since I wasn't her ex-girlfriend, I was the new girl.
And when I tried to, she had an attitude. She had an attitude when I tried to.
No, she never tried to introduce us.
So tell me specifically, what bothered you about this particular incident?
Because after that incident, the girl was calling on holidays. She was calling late at night texting. But the texts were deleted out of her phone, and the phone calls were too.
No.
What other reason do you have to believe that there's something more going on with this friend?
Because we were out on Valentine's Day, and the friend called again after I told her to stop talking to her. I told her to answer the phone, and she said, you tell me not to talk to her anymore. I said, but I'm sitting here, so you have the right to answer if you have nothing to hide.
Ms. Dahl, I need a specific instance where you actually believe that Ms. Meadows has actually cheated.
We were on a vacation at one point, and we had a friend with us at the time, and we were in a room, left a club. I told her that I was ready to go to our room. She didn't want to leave the room. She wanted to stay up and entertain the other person, I guess. She also told me, let's all lay down and let her get in the middle while we lay down and have drinks.
Okay. So
what did you say to that?
I said no, and I put her on the other end.
All right, Miss Meadows.
That's not
Did
what
that happen?
all right, tell us what happened.
No.
Did something close to that happen?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me what that was.
That was said.
Okay,
I think that was said. But look, everybody was intoxicated, and it was something that she started and initially engaged in.
No.
Yes,
what
it was.
started was when I walked on the elevator.
Yes, it
and
was.
they were
Ms. Meadows, what was
kissing you.
trying, what?
That's what started. So they left out of the room together for what reason?
No, I
do not
left
know.
first.
And something told me to leave out the room as well. So when I walked around to the elevator, she was kissing the girl. The girl was kissing her.
Okay. Miss Meadows,
same time she was swinging.
did this friend kiss you?
Yes.
Okay.
It was because the altercation had took place between me and her, and she was just like, oh, I feel bad for you, and it was like, I feel bad, and it was like, and I was in shock. When it happened, she came around the corner, and I was in shock she did it. I was like,
Okay, let me ask you, Ms. Meadows, were you trying to get, I'm not trying to be, yeah, I am.
was she?
Here's a question. Were you trying to get something going between you and the friend and your wife?
I think that she was
that's
trying
grown folk business. I ain't trying to judge you.
I think that she was trying to get something going.
For one, you can look at her and tell she looks like a man. I like studs. I don't want to film. So definitely I wasn't trying to get anything going with a girl.
Okay.
And she knows that just as clearly as I'm standing here.
It couldn't have been for her. She could have been doing it for me. You see what I'm saying? So I can't.
She knows
She knows what happened. She knows what happened. Who touched who first?
That one thing. If we're going to have a threesome, we would talk about it. So don't even go there with me.
So, Miss Meadows, were you down for it?
Oh, I'm sorry. I can answer that for you.
Wait. Hold on. I got to jump in. Wait. I'm being nosy.
I'm learning from the best.
Whatever, man.
I learned from the best.
He's always talking about me being nosy.
So, were you down for it?
No.
Yeah, she was.
Okay, Miss Meadows, come on now. Come on.
Two beautiful women. Come on,
I
man.
can tell you why.
You're here in court.
I can tell
I'm
you
gonna say
why.
no to that question because
Because I asked her.
That's a trick question.
What she
It's not a trick
said.
question.
She said that she would be willing to have sex with her if she was willing to do it.
Did you say that?
Yes, sir. I said it.
Okay, so because you said you would be willing if the friend was willing, your wife now believes that you have done something.
But she only feels like that because of the way that she got me. That's the only reason why I feel like that. And I'm tired of being accused.
You're right.
Okay, so
I feel like that's why she's feeling like this, actually.
Let me ask two questions. One, you feel that the jealousy and accusations are based on the fact that she took you from your prior
what
relationship.
I did to my ex, yes, ma'am.
And
That's
so
why I
she
feel
feels like that might happen to her. That's your belief.
and it won't.
All right, now on this vacation, do you believe that your wife actually had sex with this friend?
I think it was her intentions.
All right, do you have any other reasons to believe that your wife has cheated?
Oh, yeah, she deletes text messages off of social media.
And so you believe that she's deleting information about relationships?
Oh, yeah, because the same girl that the incident happened in Dallas, that was one of her Snapchat friends as well, and they sent a video to each other.
All right, what was in the video?
Oh, it was her in the club, I guess, dancing, showing her some kind of video, and the girl wrote back and said, why don't you just take your glasses off? So I guess she couldn't see into her
That
eyes.
is not
Well,
how Snapchat, I mean, that is not how that works. That is not how that works.
People send videos like that of themselves in a club all the time.
You
Why
send
was that?
videos to certain people. It
Hold
was
on,
an
no.
inbox
I didn't send no video to nobody. First of all, this is exactly what happened. You know how you post a video on the site? If somebody writes something on the video, it's gonna come to your inbox showing that they just writing a comment under your video. I didn't send no video to anybody.
And you said the video that was posted was, did you say immodest?
Oh, I said it was her dancing and have a good time by herself. It wasn't posted on Snapchat because I have her Snapchat page and I didn't even see it.
Okay,
I don't.
all right. So we've got this situation where we've got this friend involved, and there are a number of instances with this friend that have concerned you, Ms. Dahl, about whether Ms. Meadows is cheating on you.
Yes, sir.
And Ms. Meadows, you said you have not cheated with this friend and you have not been unfaithful to your wife. Is that right?
Period.
All right. To get to the bottom of this, the court has ordered a lie detector test on Ms. Meadows. And we have the results.
Right.
At this time, the court would like to call licensed private investigator Todd Redding. Ron, would you please show Mr. Redding into the courtroom?
Yes, Sean.
How are you, Mr. Redding?
Fine, thank you.
Good to see you.
Good to see you as well.
Mr. Redding, you use a lot of techniques to catch people cheating and things like that. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay. What are some of the techniques that you use?
We use GPS vehicle tracking, DNA. The majority we use is surveillance. On this particular case, we did a polygraph examination.
All right. And you have people who work for you who administer polygraph examinations. Is that correct?
That's correct. Today I'm here to disclose to the court the results of the polygraph exam.
All right. Ms. Meadows was asked, did you have sexual intercourse with another woman while on your trip to Dallas last year? What was her response to that question?
Her response, Your Honor, was no.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector examination determined that she was being truthful.
All right.
Ms. Dahl, does that allow you to breathe a sigh of relief?
It's all right.
It's all right?
It does.
All right, let's go to the next question. Ms. Meadows was asked, did you have sexual contact with another woman while on your trip to Dallas last year? What was her response?
Her response again was no.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector examination and the polygraph examiner determined that she was being truthful.
All right. All right. So the first question said no sexual intercourse. Second question, no sexual contact. Are you breathing a sigh of relief now?
I'm okay.
You're okay.
We have one more question.
All right.
Ms. Meadows was asked, since being married to your wife, that's Ms. Dahl, have you had sexual intercourse with another woman? What was her response?
Your Honor, her response was again no.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector exam determined that she is being truthful.
Ms. Dahl, you got a good one.
Ms. Meadows is almost in tears. I'm looking at her eyes tearing up.
Because she loves you.
I love her too, but
There
yeah.
shouldn't be a but after that.
It's a
You should
but
have to
when
love her
I've seen her love
unconditionally.
another person and did that person the same way to be with me.
Okay, but here's the thing. She did that to be with you. I don't know how much more you she can get.
Yeah. You can, I mean, how you all got together is how you got together. But you can't let that define your entire relationship. That is in the past. That you all are together now, present. that you want to be together, future. Make it happen.
Okay.
Miss Meadows, I'm happy for you.
I'm not.
Can you share with Miss Dahl how you're feeling?
She gonna keep on doing this. If she keep on accusing me, I'm gone. I'm tired of all that. She's actually running me off, for real, for real.
I'm sorry that she thinks I'm gonna run her off, but losing her is like losing a part of me.
All right, y'all.
Is it really?
Yes, sir.
Is it
All
really?
right.
You don't want to lose her.
No, sir, because she's my completion and she's the better part of me.
Miss Dahl, you came to find out, is she cheating? She is not. You have got to let go of the past. And you're gonna have to let go of the past too, of her being suspicious if this is going to be successful. When your past calls, don't answer it and keep marching toward the future. That's the only hope and the joy you have. Please do not cheat yourself out of this beautiful relationship. We can feel how you feel for each other. Do not throw it away because of the foolishness of the past. Court is adjourned.